Hello students, today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is dependence of focal length of a lens on radius, refractive index and radius of curvature. Means how the focal length of a lens is depend on refractive index and radius of curvature of the lens. As in our previous video lecture we have discussed about a lens maker formula, and the lens maker formula was 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 in the another bracket 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is the lens maker formula. So with the help of that lens maker formula, 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2, we will see that how this focal length f is depend on these two factors, refractive index and radii of curvatures of the lens. As you can see that the focal length is depend on the two factors, so that we are going to see. First of all, you can see that two convex lenses I have drawn. One is drawn in the kept in air and second is kept in any liquid. Let us consider. So refractive index of air, here is taken Na, and the glass lens is made up of glass, so it is considered as Ng. In the same way, this liquid is refractive index Nl, refractive index of liquid, and this is refractive index of glass. Now see how it is depend on that factors. So for the focal length of glass in air, Fa is equal to refractive index N G upon Na minus 1 into 1 upon R1 minus 1 upon R2. Here you can see that the refractive index of glass with respect to air means the lens is kept in air. So in that case the focal length is Fa, it means the focal length of air. Now second case you can see that 1 upon Fl, it means focal length in liquid is equal to Ng upon Nl minus 1 in the another bracket 1 by R1 minus 1 upon R2. Now these are the two equations, equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now what we will do, that dividing equation 1 by 2, dividing equation 1 by 2. So what we can get when you will divide equation 1 by 2, so Fl upon Fa is equal to Ng upon Na minus 1 upon Ng upon Nl minus 1, and this whole terms will be cancelled from the both equation 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now see, you all are knowing that the refractive index of air is always taken 1. So this equation we can say that it will become Ng minus 1 upon Ng upon Nl. Or one more thing you can see that if the refractive index of glass I will consider that the refractive index of glass is 3 by 2, you all are knowing, and the water is 4 by 3. So this we will put in this equation, then the refractive index of glass I will keep 3 by 2 and here I can keep 3 by 2 upon 4 by 3 minus 1. Now when you will do the calculation, then you will check then that this value is coming 1 or coming less than 1 or coming greater than 1. Then when further you will solve, then 1.5 minus 1 upon 1.5 upon 1.3, 1.5 upon 1.3 minus 1, and when you will calculate it, you will get that this value will become always greater than 1. So from this relation you can get a relation 1 upon Fl, sorry here I am writing, so this will become Fl upon Fa is greater than 1. It means when you will do the cross multiplication, the focal length of lens is greater than focal length in air. So this is a relation you have got, that the focal length of lens in liquid, L means liquid, is always coming greater than the focal length in air. It means when the lens is kept in air, so its focal length will be small, and when it will keep in liquid, so its focal length will become greater. This is the first case. Now another case I am going to discuss. Suppose if the lens is kept in such a medium whose refractive index, here I have kept a medium, I have considered water. So the refractive index of water is always less than the refractive index of glass. So in that case means when I have considered that Nm is less than Ng, when the refractive index of medium was less than the glass, then in that case it is becoming this. Now when I will consider that the refractive index of medium and glass will become equal, जब दोनों refractive index को हम equal कर दे, then in that case what we will get? So when you will both do equal, so here you see Ng upon NL, and when both refractive index will become equal, so Ng and NL will become same, so it will cancel. It means become 1, 1 minus 1 will become 0, and when you will divide numerator by 0, it means your FL upon FA will become equal to infinite. It means in that case when the refractive index of lens and medium will become same, so in that case the focal length will be infinite. Focal length become infinite means what? The lens will behave as a plane mirror, so no refraction will take place and it will behave as a plane mirror, and you are unable to see the lens in the water in that case when the not water, it means liquid. So in that case you was unable to see the lens in the medium. So it is the second case. When I am going to discuss about one more case, third case. So third case is that when the lens is kept in a medium whose refractive index is greater than the refractive index of the material of lens. पहले केस हमने लिया when the material refractive index is less. Second case when the material refractive index is what? Equal. Now third case I will consider that when the refractive index this will become greater. So for the greater, when you will solve it, so you will get that it will become less than 1. It means what? The nature of the lens will become changed when you will take a liquid whose refractive index is greater than the lens. So the refraction will take place like this. It means in that case the convex lens will behave as concave lens, means the nature of the lens will become reverse in the third case when the refractive index of material is greater than the refractive index of lens. So this is our third case. It means first case the refractive index when taken less than the lens, so in that case the focal length of the lens will be always greater than this. Now second case is considered when the both medium and lens material will be same. In that case the focal length of the lens will become infinite, then it means it will behave as a plane mirror. And in third case when the refractive index of material is greater than the lens, so in that case the focal length will become negative. Why negative? Because it is behaving as a concave lens, means the nature of the lens will become reverse. So this we have discussed the dependence of focal length of a lens when it is kept in any medium. So how it is depend on the refractive index? So this we have discussed for the refractive index. One more factor on which the focal length of the lens is depend. So second factor is radius of curvature. How it is depend on the radius of curvature? So see how it is depend on radius of curvature. Again I am writing the same formula, that 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 in bracket 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Lens maker formula again we are using. Now see, in this case what we will consider, suppose when we will take for convex lens, when convex lens we will consider, so for this convex lens R1 will become positive on the right side and R2, this curve will become on the negative side, left side, and this is right side. So this is taken positive and this is negative. So 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 upon R1, and this is become negative. So minus 1 upon R2. So minus minus will become plus. So n minus 1 by R1 plus 1 upon R2. So first case. Now when you will consider for the second case for concave lens. So for concave lens, when you will see, this is the concave lens, so its first curve is coming on the left side. So in this case 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 upon r1 minus, so this minus you take here outside, and minus 1 upon r2. Okay, so this is becoming what? Minus is taken common, so here also minus, here also both minus is taken common, so both will become plus 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2, but here is a negative sign. This is the difference between both. And when you will see the second phase, so second radius of curvature will become positive, and this first of all in become negative, means इसमें जो था first वाला positive, second negative, here first is negative and second is positive. So this is the difference between equations. This is becoming positive and this is negative. Now see how it is depend on this. As from the equation you can see that the radius of curvature is directly proportional to the focal length. It means when the radius of curvature will increase, then the focal length will also increase. Let's see example. Suppose when R1 and R2, for this case R1 equal to R2 is equal to R. When a same shape convex lens you will use, so both R1 and R2 will be equal, so this will become R. So the effect on equation will be 1 upon f is equal to, let us consider the refractive index of glass is 1.5 minus 1 upon R plus 1 upon R. This will become 0.5 2 upon R. LCM you will take 0.5 into 2 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon f, so f is equal to R. So you can see from this that the focal length is directly proportional to the radius of curvature. It means more the radius of curvature of the lens, more its refractive index. When the radius of curvature will more, when we will use a thin lens, जब आप पतला lens लेंगे, then the focal length will become more, and when you will take a thick lens, जब आप मोटा lens लेंगे, then its focal length will become small. Why? Because its radius of curvature will be less. In the same way, when you will consider for the concave lens, so same for this case also it is depend on directly, means when you will increase this value again it will also decrease. Only difference is that in case of concave lens the focal length will become negative, means the image will form virtual on the left side, and here the focal length will be positive because the image is forming on the right hand side. So these are the two factors of focal length, how depend on radius of curvature and refractive index we have discussed. And next topic, image formation of the lens, we will discuss in our next video. Thank you.